What's going on, family? Peace and have a great day. Off the gate, make sure you have a great day today, all right? This video may have some instructions in it for you. So the first instruction is for you to have a great day. Now, I have a squad, right? A team. And my team is called Team Success. And we have 10 rules or guidelines that we rock by, right? Rule number 1 is don't rock the boat. Rule number 2 is no ninja-ish. You know what I'm saying? Ninja is code for another word, right? No ninja-ish. And ish is code for a profanity word, right? Rule number 3 is following instructions saves lives, right? And then rule number 4 is no whining and complaining ever. Because my squad, Team Success, we rock with the law of attraction real heavy. So there's 6 more rules too, but the first 4 are don't rock the boat, no ninja-ish, following instructions saves lives and makes money, and no whining and complaining ever. This particular lesson right here today is about following instructions, right? Listen now, because it can save you in business, it can save you in relationships, it can save you spiritually. So this particular one is about why is it the importance of following instructions on the spiritual path? Listen carefully. What is the importance of following instructions on the spiritual path? Because so recently, a suggestion was given. And all the questions started. But all you had to do was just go and do the thing, right? That's it. Just go and do the thing. And it was, why does this work? How does it work? Which one is more powerful? I got to do this. I got to do that. Oh. And then there's inactivity, right? The opposite of following instructions is inactivity. Inactivity, when you don't follow instructions, right? When the good stuff is being given out and you're not paying attention. Or you are paying attention, but it's got to be deeper than that. It's got to be, on the spiritual path, a lot of things are handed down to you. The next thing is handed to you based off of how you follow instructions. If ninja-ish is nigga shit, okay? I'll say it. Ninja-ish is nigga shit. But it's not black now. White people do plenty of nigga shit. Trust me, okay? Just want to let you know that's what it means. Ninja-ish is nigga shit, all right? And what is ninja-ish? Ninja-ish is when you do things half-ass. Ninja-ish is when you don't do your best. Ninja-ish is when you cut corners and make excuses about why something isn't going your way or why you didn't do something that you could have done, all right? So that's just that. When we're talking about rule number 2 there, we're talking about number 3, the importance of following instructions on the spiritual path. See, when you always asking questions about something, then there's this doubt going on and you're not fully committed. You're not fully committed, and then you just straddling the fence. There are no rewards on the fence, okay? That's the number 1 reason that you should follow instructions and get on one side of the fence. Get on the side that says I'm going to follow, or get on the side that say I ain't messing with it, okay? Now, y'all know I'm a Bible thumper. I always rock. To me, one of the highest commandments in the Bible is Proverbs 3:5. Lean not on your own understanding. Because you don't know. You can't see all your blind spots. I can't see all my blind spots. That's why I can follow instructions. See, I used to be that hard-headed one that always had to ask, why? Why I got to do this? Why I got to do that? It will never be made plain to you because you ain't got no humility. See, on the spiritual path, you need humility. Like to stay on planet Earth, you ain't got to have humility. To pay bills, to get paid, to have money, to do all these other things, you do not have to have humility. But on the spiritual path, the chin checker is, do you have humility? So if you can't follow instructions because because you lack humility or you have low levels of humility, guess what happens? You don't get no reward. You get to straddle the fence. And if you're a man, you know how that feels. Or if you're a woman, straddling the fence is uncomfortable. Not riding a horse, but straddling a fence is uncomfortable and unhealthy. right? So, but when you follow instructions, because the teacher has got the fire, he's got the lessons. The most important thing is what the teacher has, not what you got. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. How many of you have heard that? Press 1 if you've heard that before. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Come on, press 1 if you've heard that before. That lesson is incomplete. That lesson is incomplete. The revised lesson is when the student is ready, the teacher will appear with the lesson. Yeah, because the teacher isn't the most important thing. The lesson is the most important thing. So the lesson is the most important, then the student, then the teacher. The teacher's third because the teacher's got humility. The teacher has humility, but the teacher has sitoparia, which is discernment, which is meaning I know that these lessons are sacred and I'm not just giving it to anybody. And I got these lessons by following instructions. And that's the code. Not the code of the street, but the code of the temple. A lot of y'all want to get on the spiritual path and you want to keep the code of the streets with you. You can have a little bit of code of the streets, but there's a code in the temple. Where is the code in the temple? For everybody who's conscious and spiritual, but you don't want to follow the temple code. You want to just follow the street code of, I'm going to do it my freaking way. That's that ninja-ish. You don't want to follow instructions. I'm going to just do it my way. I'm going to just do it. Why do I need a teacher? Can't I just get it myself? Want to just be revealed to me because I do lip professions? No, it has never worked that way in the history of earth or man or lessons. It's never that way. Teachings are guarded and protected to keep the receiver safe and the populace. Following instructions will help get you somewhere on the path. And when a teacher says, yo, do this, and you say that's your teacher, or you even respect that person as a teacher, stop asking so many freaking questions and just do it, because you're holding yourself up. You're holding yourself up because you don't want to follow instructions because you want to be in your head and you want to have a limited experience with God. See, following instructions will get you a higher experience with God. And the God experience, because God is an experience. God said, I made man in my own image. He's talking about you. This is an experience because God is always growing. So, and God has got a lot of responsibilities to keep pushing this thing and keep expanding this thing. But if you don't want to expand, then you can say, I'm going to just limit my levels of awareness because I don't want to follow instructions. Nobody tells me what to do. Telling you what to do and giving you instructions is totally two different things. My ego may be in it. My ego may be in it to like tell you what to do. But following instructions can save your life. And it will definitely help you and advance you on the spiritual path. But a lot of you on the spiritual path are not where you could be at because you can't follow instructions. You hold yourself up. Your money's held up. Your health is held up. Your relationships is held up. You keep having bull crap happen in your life because you can't follow instructions. Because you can't get out of your own way. And it's not your ego. It's not your ego. It's your fear. It's your fear of success. You want to know everything. You really don't want to know everything. You just want to delay. You've been operating on a delay program. You've been operating on a delay program. You want to delay all of your gratifications. Even when you say, yo, I don't want to delay and I want my joint to pop off. You still have to do some more work. And instructions help you to get the work done that you need to get done to get where you need to be. I'm not trying to talk deep today. And this should make sense to you if you can follow instructions. And the first thing I told you in this video was to have a great day. I was giving you an instruction. And you can program yourself to be like, I'm going to follow instructions. One of my instructions is use my solar spells. Bam! Use them. Not ask a bunch of questions. Here's some solar spells. Go put them up. Use them. Well, what should I expect? How do they work? Should I put them over here like this? There's no dogma. They didn't come with, The only instruction was go use them. It wasn't detailed enough for people. It wasn't. It wasn't. Now I'm not getting on nobody. And here's the reason why sometimes you can't, why the instructions sometimes are given out in pieces. Woo-hoo! Because you ask so many questions, you leave yourself out of the equation. You leave yourself out of the equation because you think everything's supposed to come your way. Everything's supposed to come the way that it, like the teacher's obligated to you. The teacher ain't obligated to you. The teacher's obligated to the lessons because he has them. He was trusted with them. He trying to find somebody he can trust the lessons with. But if you can't follow instructions, why would the teacher trust you with the lessons? Because you can't follow instructions. It's simple. I know, but people make it so hard, right? I love it when I go to a workshop. Like when I get, because I know when I go, Master Señata used to say, when workshops are held, attend them. They are for your benefit. Because then if I go to the workshop, what's the rule on you when you go to the workshop or you go to the temple? You can't share any of this information with somebody who wasn't here. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's one of my favorite instructions. I love Mitchell Gibson and I love Señata Saraswati. I love all my Masons and Rosicrucians that say, yo, if the person didn't come, don't share it with them. Because obviously they didn't work hard to get here. Don't share it with them. They won't understand anyway. It's like you going to one karate class and then going out there and trying to teach somebody karate. You went to one karate class. Don't share it. But then later, you'll hear something that everybody hears, that millions of people hear, but it'll make more sense to you because you was in the temple. You was in the temple, so you already got the instructions on how this works. You came to class, sat down, bam, made the investment, made the work, got the instructions on how to use things like solar spells. So when solar spells comes out or anything comes out and there's no instructions and you just like, wow, where the rest of the instructions at? You didn't go to the temple. You didn't go to the temple to get no instructions. You thought you could get it yourself out here in these woods. I could just go out here in the woods and just, it'll just come to me. Look at my little butterfly. Ooh, I love it when transformation just gets all around me. All you got to do is follow instructions and make investments. I love people who say information should be free because I already know where you at. You ain't nowhere and you ain't going nowhere fast either. All knowledge. Listen, man, follow instructions. If you knew the law of the universe, there has to be a maintain of balance. That means if you get something, you have to pay for it, period. Watch this. I got some oxygen from these trees. What's the deal? I got to give them back carbon dioxide. Watch this. Let me one more time. Watch this universal deal. Now what if I try not to give them back carbon dioxide? Just gonna hold the oxygen to myself. See how stupid I look? But I have to exhale and get with the contract. Stop wanting something for nothing. Follow instructions. Stop looking for free stuff. If the workshop is $250 and it costs you $1,000 to get there and it costs you another $1,000 to get the room, you better act like you better be in there so you can get the lesson. You understand? I'm going to start doing stuff like in Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, Brazil, Ibiza, where it costs you like $1,000 to get over there. Right. If you want it, then come get it. I got that from Señata one day because people kept being late coming to class. He was like, yo, somebody said, man, I had to drive an hour from Durham. So he had to drive from Durham to Winston-Salem. I had to drive an hour from Durham to get to Winston-Salem. Señata said, I traveled 3,000 miles to get this information. Woo! And spend 6 months of my life sleeping on my stomach. Spend 180 days laying in a cave to get this information and go 3,000 miles and sacrifice my life, and you're going to sit here and tell me it took you an hour to get to class? You're going to talk about expenses? Some of y'all are not where you are supposed to be in your spiritual path and your spiritual evolution because you can't follow instructions. I ain't talking about doing the work right now. You can't even follow instructions. That's the first part of it. So there's a value in it. So when you see people that's popping off, you're like, daggone, look what happened to them. Ooh, man, ooh. He won a Porsche because he can follow instructions. My man Tom, he won a Porsche because he was following instructions. I seen the list goes on and on and on and on. Can you follow instructions? The best, that's why I love coaching, because it shows people, it shows when people come and say, I want coaching, it shows their level of humility. It shows their level of humility that they'll say, yo, I'm going to go over there, because humility is the key to unlocking all the answers. A friend of mine, I shared something with them. And then I shared a money manifestation that, showed them how to burn ancestor money. They texted me this morning and said, yo, I made $1,000 yesterday. Woo-hoo! Then they said, hey, we should share money manifestation techniques. No, I'm good. I showed you a small technique. That means it has to be a key of humility to be like, you know what? I'm going to get some more of these instructions. Sometimes get instructions before you want to share. Sometimes you have to recognize, are you in student mode or are you in teacher mode? Sometimes I'm in teacher mode. Sometimes I'm in student mode. In my dimension, I'm a teacher now, though. I'm a teacher. I'm not in learn mode anymore. I still learn and I still grow and I still develop. But learn mode is when I'm just constantly seeking. I have to learn this. I got to read this. Nope. Now I'm into teaching right now because I'm a die empty. You understand? I'm gearing up for that sun going in Taurus tomorrow. Woo! Yo, big shouts out to all my water signs, my Cancers, my Pisces, my Scorpios. Big shouts out to my earth signs, Capricorns, Tauruses, Virgos. Shout out to my Leos, Sagittarius, and Aries. And what's up, Geminis, Aquarius, and Libras? Keep it gangster. You see what I'm saying? Go back, watch this again. There you go, another instruction. I'm going to see, can you follow it? Go back and watch this again and see, can you pull something out of it? Also, put something in the feed. Type one thing that you really got out of this. Or type one thing that really pissed you off and you was like, who we think he talking to like that? It's up to you, all right? But I'm Team Taurus, representing Atlanta, baby. This is my backyard. We call it the activation portal. Somebody go holler at Minister Jew for me and tell him I gave him a shout out. Somebody go holler at my man Ampoose that I gave him a shout out to the Gemini Aquarius team. They call my backyard the activation portal. Get some. Watch this. Free Tai Chi lessons coming up. Tantra Tai Chi. Cause I already know I ain't gonna get rich off of it, but I love teaching. You understand? And I'm gonna die empty. So see this backyard? It's got plenty of room for some Tai Chi lessons. Right. But they're going to be at the time I say they're going to be. And if you're not here, when you get here late, you're going to get late lessons. Right. Right. And yeah, I'm going to let you leave a donation after if you got some value out of it, you can leave it. But I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to get it, you can get it. I don't care if it's one person back here, two people. Yeah, right here in the activation portal. Minister Jew named it. It's a lot of stuff that happened back here in this yard, too. I'm so hot right now. Not hot like mad, but just hot and realizing like where I'm at right now. And that's because, you know what? I'm following instructions. I love following instructions. Let me go back and check out. She said, everything from my childhood flooding back. Team Pisces. Stop delaying and do my solar spells and Accu5 and print it out. Thanks. No rewards on the fence. It's unhealthy and uncomfortable. Following instructions gets you closer to God. Thank you so much for those who followed instructions and typed something right when I asked them. I really appreciate you. Here's another one too, because I got to get ready to go. Processing delays action. Some of you always want to process something and think about it first. And black women, yeah, y'all the worst. Y'all the worst at not taking action because you live in so much fear and you say, hey, oh my goodness, how does this work? Why? I got to process it. Let me think about it. No, you don't. The universe loves speed. And you ain't got to be, it doesn't mean be careless. It ain't got to be careless, but you can sit there and like count to 15 or take, let me see, I'm going to take 10 breaths and ask my higher self. That's not processing. That's action. Higher self, this is what I need to know and what move I need to make. Bam, make a move. When the answer comes, go move. Stop sitting there talking about, oh, I got to process, oh, what happened? Let me weigh this out, weigh this out. I understand that, but you got to start moving. Otherwise, you're going to die with this grip around your dream. You're going to die. We're going to be a skeleton with a grip around your dream because you was processing so much. And you didn't want to take no instructions from somebody. And you didn't want, and you was living your life in fear. That go for dudes too. A lot of dudes be living their life in fear because they say, oh, well, if this, that. I used to be there. I used to be there. I used to have all kind of good ass excuses why I didn't do something because it was going to turn out right. No, champ. Action oriented now. Right. Action oriented because fear keeps me away from God. I ain't with that. I'm not with being away from God. You understand? That's not me. So look, finna get at y'all. Y'all have a great day. Ollie West is in the building. I got the greatest personal trainer in the world rocking with me right now. He just fell up in here. Yes. Just type in who is Ollie West. Type in who is Ollie West. Right. See y'all in Atlanta, Georgia in July for the Symptometry Symposium. See some of y'all in New York next month for the Paradosis inside the temple. I stay in the temple. You understand? I stay in the temple. See some of y'all in New York. I might even see some of y'all in Chicago and go for the trifecta on the Paradosis. What? Yeah. And then I'm gonna see some of y'all in Costa Rica. I see some of y'all in this backyard. Everybody who comes to Atlanta for the symptometry event in July, we'll be right here rocking the grill, and we'll be right here doing Tai Chi, baby, and bossing it up. All the way up. Somebody post that. All the way up. Tell them, Ollie. Who is Ollie West? What? Please. That's Ollie West. Type it, just Google him. Google him. Go to YouTube and type in Ollie West personal trainer. It's okay. He's the best kept secret. Right. The best kept secret. I just put him out there, just like that. There he is. I am Ollie West. All you gotta do is hit him up. You're gonna see. He's right there. Just Google him. Send him a friend request. All the way up. Go now. Get off of here. Last instruction. Get off of here. Go on YouTube and type in "All the Way Up" by Fat Joe and Remy Ma. Period. Wait, where am I going? All the way up. Look at my finger. All the way up. That's what I'm listening to right now in my mind's eye. All the way up. Yeah. I look forward to working with some of you one-on-one very soon. I look forward to working with some of you very soon in my Moon Magic 28 program. Those are your options. You can come here and take Tai Chi in the backyard. You can get with the Moon Magic, or you can get some one-on-one coaching. I look forward to the brave ones. I'm only looking for the brave. All right? Let's get right. Let's keep following the instructions. Let's do some really, really, really high-end stuff together. You understand? Let's pop off. Peace. And go pray today. Yeah. Brian Craig, happy birthday, Lord. Peace. Yes. Have it go back to the beginning. Catch it from the top. Peace. Oh, wait a minute. Got 18 people on here. Let's get a Usnisa for the sun today. Ooh. Let's get some of that. How's that? Namo Bhagavate, Trilogia, Prada Visistaya, Budaya, Bhagavate, Tariyatha Om. Visudea, Sama, Tavabasa, Spirana Gata Gahana, Subahava Sudi Abasankatu Mam, Sagatu Veravakana, Mirta Abasakai, Maha Mantra Padai, Aharu, Ayusam Durani. So the high, Gagana Vasudi, Nisa Vajaya Vasudi Sahasa Ramzi, Sam Kodite, Sarvatati Gati, Avalokani, Sat Paramita Paraparani, Sarvatati Gati Herdayana, Stita Nanastite, Mahamudra. Vajrakaya, Samantana Vasudi, Savarano, Paya Gati, Paravasudi, Pratini Vitaya, Ayasudi, Samayan, Lastite, Mani, Mahamani, Tatota Butakoti, Parasudi, Visputa, Buddhisudi, Jaya, Jaya, Vijaya, Vijaya, Smara, Smara, Sarva, Buddha, Anastite, Sudi, Vajra, Vajra, Garbe, Vajram, Bhavatu, Mama Siriam, Sarva, Satvanam, Kakaya, Paravasudi, Sarva, Tatigati, Sinkame, Samavasa Yantu, Sarva, Tatigati, Samavasa, Anastite, Budaya, Budaya, Vibodaya, Vibodaya, Bodaya, Bodaya, Vibodaya, Vibodaya, Samanta, Parasudi, Sarva, Tatigati, Herdaya, Anastite, Anastite, Mahamudra, Swaha. That's the Usnisa Vijaya Dharani. Learn a prayer with some power. Whether it's the Lord's Prayer, whether it's the Miracle Prayer, whether it's the Usnisa, learn a prayer with power. Sing a song that makes you feel powerful and joyful. Okay? That's a suggestion for you. Have a great day. Peace.